Sarah, and we're looking at our video today of Mount Washington, which is in New Hampshire. John and I just recently came back from an America trip, and this was one of our highlights. You can see here one of the four really incredible landscapes. So this one's the trees, and then we go into sort of a more rocky area, and then we hit the real alpine. Mount Washington is 1,911 meters high. So we have this dirt road here, and John and I included it partly for the snow, which wasn't present anywhere else, and also because as soon as we saw that dirt road, John started driving very, very slowly and cautiously and on the Australian side of the road. So don't be afraid, we didn't drive this fast on the actual mountain. We've just sped it up to show you quickly, but it was incredibly terrifying. So we've got this nothing down the side. There's no guardrails. Sometimes the lines just disappeared off the side of the road. And driving into that mist. And then just like that, we're on the other side of the clouds. So this is us at the summit, and it was like 21 degrees at the bottom, and it was like 0 Celsius at the top, and there's this rickety staircase. And if you look at those clouds, like the way that they're formed, and they're just beautiful. Oh, there's me, and there's John, and some really cool filming coming up. It was actually unprepared for how cold it was up there. The only reason we were all right is because we had random jackets in the back of the car. But when we got to the top, the wind speed was like 40 miles an hour. They've actually got the roof chained to the top of that building. That's how strong the wind is. The highest recorded wind they had there was something like 372 kilometers an hour, and that's incredible. So here we're holding each other and running. It is a bit sped up, but we are running across holding each other, and John's holding his glasses and I'm holding the GoPro, and we're trying to film. So it's just absolutely beautiful. We did have plans to hike up this mountain actually, and then we got there and we're like, oh, we don't have any hiking gear, let's just leave it. And then we got there and we saw it and we were like, no. You can see here when John turns the corner just how cold he is. Like, look at him, his hands tucked in his pockets in his jacket. He's Canadian and he's struggling. So I think the lowest recorded temperature at the top there was a minus 41 degrees, which I thought was freezing until John commented on it that we get that down the bottom. So we've got us just there and me walking back down, some beautiful photos of us above the clouds. These sections here really just don't do it justice. This truck, as we were driving along, you can see we actually drive a bit slower when we see the truck because it was just these tiny roads and there's this huge truck heading towards us. We've got here a beautiful photo. This was all taken with John's Samsungs. This wasn't even the GoPro. He's out there on his own taking his photos and I'm in the car freezing. And then here we are. So this is our fourth landscape, very much more pastoral, cleared, but so beautiful. And lastly, I don't want to do a lot of hotel plugs, but the Glen House is right at the bottom of this track and is incredible. Absolutely gorgeous, worth every penny. If you want to climb the mountain, it's $40 for the car and the driver, $15 for the additional passenger, but it changes in the on season. And there's our genre travels. So thanks for joining us.